Smithfield recently gathered a team of engaged food service chefs via Zoom to explore the recent increase in growth of opportunities.
This was the first time I actually saw, we had it all the way up to the White House, where they were looking at the restaurant business and saying how important we really are and what a key ingredient we are to our society.
We're like banding together to save each other, which is a beautiful thing coming from something that's so negative, you know?
So the way we're innovating right now is just thinking completely out of the norm. The only way we're going to survive this and grow from this is to innovate. And when you have restaurants, even like Alinea, that are doing to-go food, and you actually go home and you create and you plate everything up the way they're doing it. I mean, every single restaurant is coming up with great ideas.
Just a few short months ago, a full 60% of food service transactions were carry-out and delivery orders. That's before the current events now affecting the industry. Carry-out, curbside, to-go, and delivery have become critical to restaurant success and to meeting the needs of today's patrons.
People are longing to dine at, they really want to dine at restaurants. They miss their chefs.
Mobile ordering has helped grow that trend for to-go meals, because you're seeing students that are on their phones, and the phones are kind of their lifeline to what's going on around them. Taking a look at what the menus are online on their phone, they're able to shop and look to see and decide whether they want to go and eat at that venue or go ahead and just click and order that food and have it ready for them when they walk up.
The clients are really open-minded to like what you're doing and how you're doing it, trying to make sure that you're showcasing all of these great little elements that you think you can do really well that make you different.
Curbside and takeout will be, dominating. We have a grab-and-go cafe in the front of our restaurant, so that will represent our restaurant more than the restaurant will represent us.
They're starting to think more about food and say, okay, well, I need to start planning what's for dinner at 4 o'clock. And I think the to-go element is going to reap benefits from that. They're going to start looking like, where are we getting dinner tonight? Who are we ordering it from? How do I engage that restaurant? Do I do it through an app? How do I order the food that I want to food? What kind of packaging do they do for me? Is it something that I can grab that I can actually put into my warmer?
As things start to open up, if people forget who you are, because it's the whole, what have I seen lately? What have you done for me lately? Who's been cooking lately? If our names aren't out there, then people forget that we're there. So anything we can do to make sure that we're poised to capitalize on that 100% occupancy whenever we get back to it is 100% social media, 100% finding ways to keep people engaged with your restaurants, even if you're not even serving food.
That old school, like 1980s restaurant connection style is going to come back big. Calling people, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I think it's going to be a lot of one-on-one marketing, which is really going to help push us through this.
It really comes back to our core value. What is our industry? It's not food and beverage, it's the hospitality industry.
Food's not enough anymore. Like, having a great menu and a great chef is not enough, and it's not going to be enough. Like what Brian said, it's going to lean a lot more towards the connection and the hospitality.
I came up in fine dining, so the hospitality has always been key. The customer just wants a great meal. Now it's a little bit different. My staff does count. If you want us to be here, if you really love our cuisine, then you kind of got to meet us halfway. Our new tagline became anything for the customer within reason.
I think it's important for chefs to occupy part of the space of, the third strategy. Okay, there's dining because it's fun and I want to get out in the world. I want to cook at home because I love the family moment and I love, my skill set increasing and things like that. But then there's that third piece of, listen, I'm busy. I want a good meal. I want it to be warm and I want to eat it with my family at our table.
I think in the end, all of our sales are going to be way better than they were before, because we're finding all these new ways to pull money into our four walls.
We can help you build and communicate versatile and craveable good-to-go menus. Visit smithfieldgood2go.com for recipes, tips, and marketing ideas. And be sure to enter the Ready, Set, Good to Go Operator Sweepstake for a chance to win your own mobile ordering system.